Provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America, welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome into What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington. Got the host, as always, Come Tick Weeknights to my left. And as Debbie K. Thomas, early on YouTube, chimes in. Happy 25th birthday to Chancellor for tuning in. It is Chancellor Brewington, the host to my left's birthday. Chancellor, how's it going on this Monday night?
Oh, it's going fantastic. My mic on?
Yeah, you got headphone issues? I can hear you clear as day over here.
All right. There's some technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. There we go.
All right, good.
Yeah, no, everything is great. Everything is great. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. Everything is, in my eyes, perfect. And I know my definition of perfect is not what most people's are. That just means perfect, meaning everything is where it's supposed to be and nothing is out of line, nothing is out of order. It's always in according to a plan, and it's always for my benefit. That's how I see my life right now. So and that's not a cocky, arrogant thing to say. I think everyone should be able to say that. Everyone should be able to say and believe it, that everything works for my good. And everywhere I go, I could be in the middle of the desert and it still works for my good. It doesn't matter my circumstance or where my feet are currently or where my surroundings, whatever. And so I'm already on the tangent, Harrison. I'm already on the tangent. I'm starting off hot today.
Hey,
it's my birthday.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want over there. 25, quarter of a century, officially.
Hey, quarter of a century. And so guess what today's whole show is going to be on? Quarter century wisdom. We're doing a whole show, Harrison.
So we're going 100% wisdom.
100% wisdom. And I'm going to talk about like what I learned this year, just a whole year of reflection. And we only got an hour. This could go on for 10 hours if I really wanted to talk about it.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
25s are interesting.
Yeah, 25 is interesting. And 24 was super insightful. So many exciting things happened. Went through in every emotional category, went through it all. Went through sad, went through depressed, went through happy, went through exciting, went through nervous, stress, went through every single emotion. And a lot of years I really couldn't say that. I've had the lowest moments in my 24 year, and I've had the best some of the best moments in my life in my 24 years, which is so interesting. So today, I guess I'm just going to talk about a little bit of what I learned. And for those who usually watch this segment, which I need to retweet on Twitter right now so we can get some viewers in here. But for people who watch this segment, usually, are we on radio?
Now we got Royals on the brick and mortar.
Okay, that's kind of good. I might be talking. And Harrison is here to kind of reel me in sometimes, of course. But I'm gonna talk as myself, and I'm gonna talk because it is my birthday and it's my show, man. So I'm gonna talk as myself, and if you think some of the stuff I'm saying is kind of weird, just plug your ears, but stay on. But yeah, so I would say the number. So to start this year off, 24 to 25, right? I was at a place where, so I just didn't get drafted, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get drafted, and I was at a place where I really believe at the time, I really believe I was supposed to play football, right? I really believed. And I was at a place where there was opportunity. I probably could have went to the CFL right away. Probably could have went to the USFL right away. Probably could have done those things if I really pursued them. But it's that like intuition thing. It's that intuition. And
like you weren't fully committed to it, or
well, it was the intuition, just like not yet. And at the time I wasn't where I was at now, but I understand now why it happened that way. But during that time I was confused. I was, just just
Second guessing, maybe.
second guessing and not really understanding why. And we've talked on here a couple times. It's so funny. People watch the show and they'd be like, they be coming to me like on the weekends or whatever and say like, "Oh, remember when you said this?" And I'm like, No, I didn't. You just reminded me." And I said something, and someone reminded me this weekend that when you ask, I guess I said this, when you ask the question why without the victim mentality, you like produce like intelligent and produce intelligent responses and results out of that question. And at that time, like I wasn't really asking the question why without the victim. I was more so asking the question why, like kind of from a victim mentality, you know?
That's a tough thing to shake, though.
Yeah,
You see that all the time. Like where
right,
people, the classic dramatic one is like, why? Drawn out, screaming in the rain, like usually hits when your lowest moments. You ask
right.
why. So it's easy to say like, don't be a victim, but in the real time when you're asking those questions, it's typically when you probably are at some point a victim in some sort of scenario,
Right.
but can't think of it that way. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like,
No, and that 100%, 100%. And I think the the number one thing or one of the things during that time was I wasn't I didn't really know myself to the fullest extent I needed to be to level up. And I think that's something that is there's a foundational, there's an eternal text. There's an eternal text that says uh when you come to know yourself, you become known to others, or you become known to the all. You become known to the universe. You become known to the creation. Sorry, I might get a little weird. You become known to everything around you, right? And so during this time, I'm like, I didn't really understand myself. I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know why I was on earth. I didn't know anything. All I knew was I'm good at football. I could hit people hard
mhm.
and I could catch the rock and get up. And I know football, whatever. And it led me during that time. I'm like, okay, like it was like there's these moments, Harrison, and there's these moments for the viewers listen, like where there's just like a something that like pop in your head. There's like a gut feeling. Some people call it like subconscious, whatever. Something just pop in your head, like, oh, that's a I should probably do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And one of the things was like start a YouTube channel. And I remember like, telling my family, there was like, okay, like
That's the D&D show, right?
yeah, the
Yeah.
D&D one. And so during the time, like I drop it and whatever does pretty good. And it's just so awesome the way life works and the way the system works is that you can just stumble into things. It's not necessarily a thing where like I've realized this, and this is such a freeing thing. This is a freeing this is a freeing philosophy. This is a freeing way of thinking, a way of acting, the way of life is that when you're in alignment, you just stumble into things. Like you don't have to worry if I'm doing the right thing or whatever. Like you're just walking accordingly, and everything just plans out, and everything's the path is already laid, and everything just plays out perfectly, right? So the YouTube thing plays out, and it does pretty good. And I kind of ventured off the niche, the specific target of doing the breakdown things, which that will be I'll be starting doing that on YouTube here soon. So that content will be back up. But during this time I'm doing it, and I'm really having fun doing it. Like I'm really having fun. And so it's interesting during that time. I'm still like, okay, I'm still trying to find myself a little bit more. Like, and the football thing is like, what, like, it's slowly not fading away, but the chances and possibilities are slowly slimming down. And it comes to a point in like January of or yeah, January or December of 2023. Is that 2023? Jeez. 2023 going into 2024, where it was just like I just felt a I just felt source. I'll call it source. I felt this infinite source just kind of just starting to just lead me in a direction. And it was strange and it was uncomfortable, right? And then I learned I got in contact with people who taught me this concept, and it changed my life. It changed my life, and it will forever be the staple of why I'm here on earth and everything around it. And it's literally the book I'm reading right now. It's this concept of the kingdom. And I this is the part where I might get a little weird and people might be tuned out to it, but there might be someone who needs to hear it the same way I heard it.
Streaming only too, so I think it's fair
Okay.
game here.
Fair game. Well, you said it, Harrison. So it's on Harrison. It's on Harrison. But
The dumb button still works even though we're streaming, so I can still pull the plug if need be.
Won't be any dump buttons. But so I was raised in church or religious church and all this stuff my whole life, and there was always a missing piece for me. I'm talking everything I'm about to say is about me, right? Just me. I didn't understand certain things. I didn't understand why human beings were on Earth. I didn't understand it. Like why it put us on Earth.
I still don't fully know. So
I didn't understand it, and so during this January time, I said I'm going to read the Bible every day, and I was looking at it at that point as a religious book.
Mhm.
That's how I was looking at it. I said like this is the religious whatever, right? I'm not going to say religion is bad. No. I'm not saying any of that. You can decide after what I say. And so I started reading this book, and I got introduced to the kingdom. And everything, my whole view of life, world, universe, creation, human beings, everything flipped upside down. Everything. And so this is what I was taught, and I hope someone can get this because it's so rich. It's so rich. It's like a triple fudge cake with like you can only take one bite at a time, but then it's like a rabbit hole too.
Mm.
And you can't get enough of it. But so basically, everyone knows the story of Adam and Eve. Everyone knows it, right? And so basically, Adam was here first. Eve was taken out of his rib. He called her the woman, all that good stuff. But during this time, Source, Creator says to Adam, I'm going to give you dominion over the earth, right? And that word dominion in our English translation, it says dominion. But if you go to the Hebrew word, it says it's rada. Probably butchered it for anyone who speaks Hebrew, but it's Rada. And that word means kingdom, right? So he gave them a kingdom. And a kingdom is a compound word. It's just king's dominion, right? So that's what he gave him. Obviously, he abdicated it, or he gave up his kingdom or his king domain when he fell. The whole Adam and Eve story with the apple, all this good stuff, right? But that's what he originally had. So if we understand that as that's the foundational text of the Bible, right? That's the foundational text. If we don't understand that, then the whole Bible is kind of a little off for us, right? Because that's just foundation, right? That's Genesis 1 and 2. The perfect books of the Bible are Genesis 1 and 2, right? And so as I'm learning this, I'm like, okay, this kingdom. Okay, that makes sense. I get it. So God gave him a kingdom, all this stuff. And so as I'm learning it, I'm like, okay, well, what does that have to do with me? I don't understand what that has to do with me. So I go a little deeper. Dive a little deeper. So I understand why this man Jesus came. And so I always thought that it was the only reason why Jesus came was to die for the quote unquote sins. That's what I personally only thought. And I did not know that it was much more than that. And what I learned is that so let's go. We're gonna do a quick little Bible study. I'm just hang with me. We're gonna have a faith-based show, but I don't got it yet, so it's my show right now. So so Jesus gets taken to the wilderness, right? He gets tempted with three things. One of them was bread. One of them was to throw yourself off the mountain and the angels come in and save you. This is Satan tempted Jesus, or the devil. I call him the devil with a B. And then the next one is how you doing? O Street. Hey. The next one is I will give you all these kingdoms if you bow down to me. So how did Satan get those kingdoms? He was given to him by Adam and Eve. Okay. So he passed all the wilderness text. The first thing, Jesus comes out of the wilderness and says, repent, for the kingdom of God is at hand. In other words, if you go up in the Greek and look everything up, it says, change the way you think. That's the word repent. Change the way you think. That repent is not a religious term. It's a educational term, actually.
That means change the way you think.
Yep. Change the way you think. For the kingdom of God is at hand, or other words, I brought it in my hand. It's here. So what Adam and Eve lost, I brought it in my hand. And so Jesus started his ministry at 30. He preached for three and a half years. Thousands and thousands of followers. He was the most famous man on earth when he was here. But what he taught was the kingdom, right? And there's one phrase that changed my life. Is he said, for the kingdom of God, if anyone says, like, the chancellor's paraphrase, if anyone says the kingdom of God is in the sky or in the waters or over here or over there, they're wrong. The kingdom of God is inside of you. And so or the kingdom of heaven is inside of you. And that threw me for a whole loop. And I'm like, it's inside of you. So this thing that Adam and Eve lost, now it's inside of you. And so now I understand that we have to learn to trust ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We have to learn to trust ourselves. And by trusting ourselves, we are trusting our creator, our source, the infinite intelligence that is within us. I also learned that I'm a 3-part being. I'm a spirit, soul, and a body. And that my spirit is from my creator. My spirit is from my source. My source is my spirit. They're one. They're one. Jesus says a statement, me and my Father are one. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. But that was one of the things I learned. And the kingdom message is a powerful message. And if you look in the Gospels, that's the only thing that Jesus preached. He preached kingdom and righteousness. And righteousness, that's a whole nother topic, right standing. But whatever. But those are the things that I learned. And when I tell you, my eyes were open to everything. And I got to see the world in a whole different aspect, because now I understand that everything was made for his children. Everything was made for the creator's children. Everything was made for all these people that we see on O Street. Everything was made for them, right? But it's ignorance that keeps us outside of the kingdom. It's ignorance that keeps us away from these laws and these principles that many people are using, but they don't even know they're using. The successful people in the world are all using these principles of the kingdom, and they don't even know they're using it. So it's this concept where a lot of for a person, I would say this. It makes people realize that their life is no longer just like in the hands of somebody else. Like, it's just like I have no control of my life. It's now a thing where your life is you have power over your life.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a thing where it's like there's a God in the sky and like he's waiting for you to do wrong. Now that you understand the kingdom, there's a God inside of you. There's a God inside of you, and he has made everything around you in subject to your voice. So everything in creation is for your good. The only problem is that if you don't know it, if you don't know the principles, it's not like that you're going to get a pass. You have to know these principles. It says that, the source or the creator is a respecter of principles, not of person. So it's this thing where we're constantly having to learn and to deny everything that we knew. It's like baptism. Baptism, that Greek philosophers used to baptize people. Like Socrates used to baptize people,
mm-hmm.
because you get immersed in water, right? but it's an immersion of an idea. Okay. So it's basically the old person goes in, right? And the new person goes out. Like, Socrates used to bat people in Socrates. John the Baptist used to baptize people in Johnism, right?
I did not know the origin of that.
That's not a religious term either.
Huh.
Right? That's why when John says, I need to, Jesus is like, John, you need to baptize me. And John's like, no, I'm not worthy. He's like, no, you're the baptizer. You baptize, right? And he's like, no, I'm not even worthy to, strap your sandals. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're cousins. They're still cousins, right? So it's this idea that if you get baptized in this kingdom message, in this kingdom where it's like everything, your whole life changes, because now the foundation of the main book that people go to for every book that anyone has ever wrote, is the foundational principle is from the Bible. I throw me any book, throw me any book, I'll find it, and and most of them are in Proverbs. I'll find it. So now going back to baptism, now it's this thing where you're getting baptized into an idea of the kingdom. You're getting baptized in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. That's a whole nother thing. But you're getting baptized in that, and you're coming up as a new person. So it's not a religious thing where it's like, but it's a conscious effort though. It's a conscious effort. And I'm skipping words because I don't want to sound too strange on here, but
well, we got through with the break here. So
yeah. Go ahead.
All right, we'll throw it the break. We'll keep this conversation rolling. The full quarter century with wisdom, as Chancellor is officially quarter century old. So don't go anywhere. We'll keep it rolling. What's brewing with Chancellor Brewington?
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Announcing Acres' end of summer sales event. Acres has dropped its prices on select late model John Deere tractors, combines, and corn heads. Act now and upgrade your equipment before harvest season. Trade in your old equipment today and get unbelievable discounts that could save you over $100,000. With great financing options and our A-plus support, there's no better time to buy. Visit your local Acres store or see the huge savings at acres.com. That's AKRS.com to see the best prices in the nation.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Against Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Against Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Rodgers Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington? We're going to keep it rolling on the wisdom, as it is officially a quarter century with wisdom today. So I'll throw it back over to the host, Chancellor Brewington, as we got about 12 minutes on this segment here.
Yeah, so quarter century wisdom. We're doing a whole show, a little birthday segment, and I was kind of going all over the place with the kingdom. But basically my summary is this. The kingdom message is an empowering message. It teaches you that you have an assignment here on earth, and that not only that you have an assignment, but the King of all kings, meaning that Jesus, or Jesus. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Jesus is the king, or the creator is the king, and that he has placed you to be kings here on earth. So that's where you get the term King of Kings, and that he has, and that's Revelation 1:6. If anyone wants to fact check me. Revelation 1:5 and 6, if anyone wants to fact check me. But not only that, but you have an assignment here. Everyone has an assignment. You have not came to earth, and this is one of the reasons why I'm so passionate, because this is one of the reasons why I feel like I'm here to share this, is that you have an assignment here. And we have to find out what that assignment is, because there's people waiting for you. There's money waiting for you. There's success waiting for you. There's provision waiting for you there, where your assignment lies. And that you not only have an assignment, but you have given everything in creation knows why you're here. Everything in creation will work for the good of your assignment. Once you figure it out, once you discover it, once you develop it and deploy in it, and use all the gifts that you've been given. And that goes into the development part. You have to develop these skills and gifts. And that's basically the message of the kingdom. And once you get attached to it, everything flows to you. I'm telling you, it teaches you how to be king. And this is not
It's not ego driven.
Yeah, it's not ego driven. It's not leaving women out of it. The word king just means sovereign. So kings and queens. So anytime you
go history, man was man and woman back in the day.
Yeah, man. Anytime you see the word man, it's male and female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always in the past. That's what it was.
Exactly. So yeah, I would just, it's this idea that you're here for a reason. You have to discover this reason. And there's a eternal saying that says, seek and you shall find. That doesn't even just apply for what I'm talking about. That's a foundation of the universe. If you seek, you will find. If you seek to have money, you're going to find the money. If you really seek with your whole heart, you're going to find it. And that's a principle. And I'm getting a little off topic, but there's a reason why you're here. There's a reason that you are made the way you were. There's a reason why you were born into the family that you're born into. There's a reason why you're this tall. There's a reason why you're black, white, brown, green, red, or orange. There's a reason why that. Purple too. There's a reason why, right? There's a reason why if there's a deficiency you have, or there's certain things, there's a reason why. There's people waiting for you. And we talked about this the other day. There's people waiting for you. And a lot of times we get in the situation where like, well, and I know a lot of people are probably like, well, I don't know why I'm here, or I've never found out, or like whatever. That's a thorough process. And this is the thing. There's seven major processes that a successful person goes through. And a lot of people want to skip them. And I'll share them. You got to go through your birth. And I learned this through Dr. Martin Williams. Go look on YouTube. That's kind of like the spiritual authority in my life, the person where I learned from. So go look it up yourself. It's phenomenal. But you have to go through your birth. You have to go through your baptism. We talked about baptism, being immersed in an idea, going down as an old person, coming out as a new one, and coming into it like a childlike mindset of curiosity, of full conversion. And I'm not this is nothing to do with religion. Mm-hmm. You can literally look at like your famous most successful athlete. They probably went through this. Like,
yeah, when you say baptism, you don't mean literally go jump into a lake and go do a legitimate physical baptism.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. Then you have to go to your wilderness. And wilderness is simply the place where you feel like you're alone. You feel like there's nobody looking out for you. There's nobody by your side. You feel like you're alone. Although bigger picture, there's people around you, but you feel like there's no one that can help you in the situation. You're tested in 3 different areas. You're tested in your appetite, the things you consume, mm-hmm. the things you watch, the things you eat, just the things you consume with your body, soul, and spirit. You're tested with your pride. Pride is pretty simple for a man and for powerful women.
It's simple, but it leaks into everything. Yeah, that's why it's important to remember. Pride literally can leak into every aspect of your life.
Exactly. Uh-huh. The third one is power. Your urge for power. Do you want to rule over people, right? Do you want to rule over people, or do you want to rule over your assignment? You have to get to those places. After your baptism, you have to go to the press. You have to go to this place where the reason why you're here on earth gets pressed out of you. Like the biblical term would be like where your oil stems from. And oil is just like the grace for an assignment, or the ability to do an assignment, the ability to complete why you're here on earth. And you go into the press fresh off the wilderness, and you go into the press in this state of mind that everything is like you're stressed. You don't know how you're going to do it. you're going like there's just this amount of stress.
Depressed.
Depressed. You want
no depressed. Is that what this
depressed?
is?
Yeah,
Okay.
but depressed too, right?
Yeah.
So, right.
Well, it makes sense. Why is the oil? You get oil by condensing, whether fat, seeds, the pressure.
Exactly. You get oil from, stepping on grapes, the oil, olive oil, whatever, right? But by the end of the press, guess what? You come out saying, let's do it. And you're ready for your assignment. You're ready for your assignment. And so then you have to go to the cross. And I think the cross has, I'm going to say it. I think the cross has been distorted in some ways. Thinking that the cross has any power. The cross symbolizes assignment. The cross symbolizes your purpose, why you're here on earth. When it says pick up your cross daily, it means pick up your assignment that you're here on earth daily. There should not be a day where you go without your assignment here on earth, because that's why you're here.
Mm-hmm.
You have everything equipped for it. You're perfectly made for your assignment. And then after the cross, you have to go to the resurrection, and to get to and that's to get to the next place. That's how to get to the throne. That's to get to the throne. And you have to get to the throne of your life. You have to get to that place where you're seated on the mountaintop of wherever you're at. Because I think a lot of people think that we're the being or the creator that puts you here doesn't care about your success in this earth. And that's a lie. That's a lie. He cares deeply, and that's why he made you specifically. He wants you to be as successful as possible. What you do in this earth matters. Like what you do in this world, in this universe matters. But the reason why I think a lot of people don't believe and don't know is because a lot of people just aren't taught this. They're just not taught that there's an assignment that you have, and you're a king over, or your sovereignty over your assignment. You're a king or a queen over your assignment. So a lot of people don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you don't understand that, you're here on earth, kind of just like there's something missing in you. And I felt it, so I could say it. Everybody on earth in some aspect, if someone says, man, I just feel like something is missing in my life, I can guarantee you, I can tie it back to the kingdom. Because if you are meant to rule over in your innate being, in the foundation of your being, you are meant to rule over something.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? If you're not ruling over something while you're here on earth, you're going to feel as if something's missing, right? Everyone has an assignment. So if you're detached from your assignment, you're going to always feel like, man, I feel like something's missing. I feel like, yeah, I make a lot of money, or I'm in a good job, but something's missing. So I realized that like everyone is searching for the kingdom. Everyone is searching for it. And I can't wait to have this show with Coach Brown where we kind of talk about this stuff. I'm using my platform to talk about it right now. Don't worry, we'll be Nebraska sports from here on out.
Football's right around the corner.
Yeah.
We can only hear so much of the same.
Right.
We're not going to do preseason predictions. No.
Right.
We'll have it. We'll be able to do it 100 times before we actually get to kick off here.
Exactly. We'll get to that, but it's so I feel as if it's really important. I might start doing this like once a month or something, just to have like these full talks of just ideas and perspectives, because I've taken I'm talking about my 24 to 25 year and all the things I've learned. I've taken a deep dive into knowledge and perspective, and I've realized that like knowledge, wisdom, or I should say wisdom is to be valued. Wisdom is to, and it says wisdom is more precious than rubies, more precious than gold. It's more precious than diamonds. It's more precious than money, because wisdom can, so it says you should be the light of the world.
Mm-hmm.
What is light? What is light? People don't, what is light?
A lot of things to be seen.
Right? Light. When that term light is talked about, light and darkness are described as this, or can be defined as this. Light is consciousness, revelation, and knowledge. Darkness is ignorance. So whenever you see the kingdom of darkness, ignorance. Whenever you see the kingdom of light, revelation. So this is how it is. The kingdom of light should be able to walk in, or the children of light should be able to walk into any situation and have revelation, knowledge, and consciousness of the situation, and an idea to solve it, or be a problem solver in this earth. The kingdom of darkness, they sit in ignorance constantly. And that, guess what? they pull people into ignorance. And guess what? If you want people to, if the kingdom of darkness want more people to stay over there, guess what they're going to do? They're going to keep you from books. They're going to keep you from, they're going to, should I say this? There was a dictator, there was a chancellor of a country back in the day, and he burned every book, right? I'm not going to say it.
Mm-hmm.
He burned every book. Why? He wanted to keep his country in darkness. He did not want them to go over to light, because they go over to light. Guess what? They have consciousness, revelation, and they know how to solve problems. So that's what we have to be here on earth, is we have to be into the light. And I know a lot of people don't really teach, like, go read books and like whatever. I promise you, I've read 2 books in my life prior to this year. I've read like some Carl Duker book and like some football book, right? I've read 2 books before this. Now going into this, going into the end of August, I'm almost at like 30 some books. Why? And this isn't a bragging thing. This is just a fact. It's not a thing where I want to just read books to read books. I understand that if I want to complete everything, and I'm reading books attached to my assignment while I'm on earth, so it's not minutes and time in vain. If I understand that the first part is discover, the next part is develop. By reading and gaining knowledge in that subject, you're developing your gift. You're developing it. There's a story of how much time we got?
We're up to a break right now if you want to.
Okay, go ahead. Throw it.
All right. We'll tease that for the last one. Don't go anywhere. What's Brewing, Chancellor Brewington. We got one more segment on the other side.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Announcing Acres' end of summer sales event. Acres has dropped its prices on select late model John Deere tractors, combines, and corn heads. Act now and upgrade your equipment before harvest season. Trade in your old equipment today and get unbelievable discounts that could save you over $100,000. With great financing options and our A-plus support, there's no better time to buy. Visit your local Acres store or see the huge savings at acres.com. That's AKRS.com to see the best prices in the nation.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, wrapping things up here. What's brewing? Chancellor Brewington. Got the host to my left and only got a few minutes left here before we wrap up Ticket weeknights. At least that is for the live shows. We'll keep the replays going for you guys. Chancellor, throw it back over to you as we wrap things up.
Yes, sir. So we're going over just tonight, like quarter century wisdom. Me basically just sharing a little bit of what I've learned. A lot of what I've learned this year has been self-discovery, I should say. Self-discovery, but also when I learn myself, I can learn other people as well. And that's a common thing that I've learned is once we come to know ourselves, everything around us becomes a lot easier. We understand that, like, I'll say it like this, before I was here, before I was at like where I was at, like where I'm at mentally, I should say, I really thought my perspective and my outlook on life and universe was really good. I really thought it was. And as I learned and as I progressed, I understood. The more I learned, the more I understood that I knew nothing. I was nowhere where I was supposed to be. And it was super like, I remember just taking a reality check one day, like, bro, like you have much to learn in money, in finances, but mainly like in yourself. Like you have I had these global beliefs about the world that needed to be changed. I used to say life is like a uphill battle. What? Guess what life brings me now? An uphill battle. But now like my frame or my global belief on this universe and existence, or the paradigm in which I think, is that like everything is here for me. And everyone should be able to say this for themselves. I'm not saying like everyone is here for me, but everyone's here for me.
Yeah.
Right? I'm saying it because I'm in my body. Everyone should say this in their own body. I'm here. Everything's here for me. Like the reason why I'm on earth, like my assignment, everything, wealth, prosperity, everything is like everything is here. And I go out each day expecting these things. I go out feeling like these things. I understand the power of meditation, the power of affirmations, the power of prayer, the power of incarnations, the power of these phrases, the power of visualization, the power of sitting on a thought, understanding a thought, understanding where you come from, seeing the things that have been placed inside of you, finding out the things that's been placed inside of you, understanding that these things have to come to pass, that these dreams and desires that is put inside you are not just put inside you to mess with you and play with you. Like these are here for them to be fulfilled. And for them to be inside you, that means they're already created. For them to already be created, you have the next job. They're already created. You ask for it, it's there. The next thing is you have to bring these things inside of you out. And that's the power of meditation and manifestation. And this is not anything weird, wonky, or whatever. Go look it up. It's in the Bible and every book you read. Every successful person, from Henry Ford to Abraham Lincoln to Toyota to
the guy who invented the wheel, probably
the guy who invented the wheel, the knights at the round table, probably too. They all saw a dream, they visualized it, and it came to pass. What does that look like? Manifestation. How did God frame the universe? It says that the spirit hovered over the water. You look up the word hover, it means brew. It means that something wasn't there and it was there. It means that God imagined. He created this thing. We are created in the image and likeness of God. What does that mean? The way God thinks, we think like God. The character of God, we have the character of God, right? So to do and to have the things that are placed inside of us, to do the things that we're supposed to do on earth, and to have the desires that are placed inside of us, guess what we have to do? We have to be like God. We have to be like our creator. And so that's the message I'll leave you with. Y'all hear the music coming. That means my time is up. But we'll be back tomorrow night. We're not talking about this. I'm sorry. But if I bored you tonight, I'm sorry. But if I gave you some tips or something, let me know. I appreciate it. But yeah.